Welcome, everybody. I'd like to call the meeting to order. First thing I'll do is read the land acknowledgement. Stephenville and the whole Bay of St. George area is home to rich, diverse, and vibrant rural Indigenous communities located on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Beothuk. Lands and the waters in and around us have traditionally served as a gathering place for the Mi'kmaq. The broader region of Newfoundland and Labrador continues to be home to diverse Indigenous people, including First Nation, Inuit, Métis, and Métis. We honor and pay respect to the past, the present, and the future caretakers of these territories. First thing I'd like to call for is the approval of the agenda.
Move.
Second.
Seconded.
Favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Approval of the minutes. Be it resolved that the minutes for October 6, 2025 special public meeting of council be approved.
Move.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Matters arising from the minutes? Are there any matters arising from those minutes?
No.
Okay, move on then to proclamations and delegations. First one we have is the town of Stephenville declare October 5th to 11th, 2025 as Fire Prevention Week. So I will ask Chief Gibbon to come up. Whereas the town of Stephenville is committed to ensuring the safety and security of all those living in the town of Stephenville and visiting. Whereas fire remains a serious public safety concern both locally and nationally, and the presence of lithium-ion batteries in many household devices introduces unique fire risks. Whereas most of the electronics used in homes daily, including smartphones, tablets, laptops, power tools, e-bikes, e-scooters, and toys, are powered by lithium-ion batteries, which if misused, damaged, or improperly charged can overheat, start a fire, or explode. Whereas the National Fire Protection Association reports an increase in battery-related fires, underscoring the need for public education on the safe use of lithium-ion batteries. Whereas residents should follow 3 key calls to action. Buy only listed products, charge batteries safely, and recycle them responsibly to prevent battery-related fires. Whereas lithium-ion batteries store a large amount of energy in a small space, and improper use such as overcharging, use of off-brand chargers without safety certification, or exposing batteries to damage can result in fire or explosion. Whereas the proper disposal and recycling of lithium-ion batteries helps to prevent environmental hazards and reduce fire risks in the home and community. Whereas the town of Stephenville first responders are dedicated to reducing the occurrence of fires through prevention, safety, education, and community outreach. Whereas the 2025 Fire Prevention Week theme, Charge into Fire Safety, lithium-ion batteries in your home, serves to remind us of the importance of using, charging, and recycling lithium-ion batteries safely to reduce the risk of fires in homes and communities. Therefore, I, Bob Burns, do hereby proclaim October 5th to 11th, 2025 as Fire Prevention Week throughout the town of Stephenville.
Second.
Thank you, Chief.
Wait.
Yep. And I noticed our fire department has been in the schools and talking to children in the schools and making them aware of the importance, especially today, of these lithium-ion batteries. It's
Yes,
very
yeah, when we
important.
were in school, sure, we talked to the students and stuff like that there, right? And, we did have a coloring contest, for our school, and we do have a winner. And tomorrow we will celebrate with that winner, for a pizza party for their class, right? Well, that's excellent. That's perfect. Thank you.
It's town of Stephenville recognizes October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is a time to raise awareness, promote early detection and support of those affected by breast cancer. So again, we'll make everyone aware that this is October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Anything further to that? Anybody?
I really bring up going back to fire prevention, and
Sure.
and I know it's a lot was on the lithium batteries and that. When I was on the workers' housing board, we had a lot of work done, even on alkali batteries. If they're not disposed of correctly, they do create a fire hazard. So you put a couple in a bag, and all of a sudden, poof, the fire started. So I think we should I'm glad you do it in the schools because it's all changing minds. So we start with kids and they got a safety in mind. They'll bring that forward in their growth. So it's a good program. Keep it going to school.
And I think they can take it up to the recycling center here. Is that correct?
Yes.
When you want to dispose of your batteries, just put a bit of tape over the positive end of the battery. Get it up there and they'll dispose of them safely.
9-volt batteries are a big concern too, right? Like I said, because they do have the two
Yes.
right? So if we take them up, right, you dispose them properly. Right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just on that note, I'd like to make one comment for future for the fire department. Every household in Stephenville goes down grocery shopping and they carry a grocery bag with them. And we can have a smoke detector saves lives or fire extinguisher saves lives on the bag. And we could probably, if we had a couple of people together, to get different businesses in town to sponsor that bag and have that bag printed up for every household. It wouldn't cost the town any money, but it would be an avenue to get people more awareness in fire prevention. So if you want some ideas on that, I do have a bag printed up at home already because I was working on an idea. And I'd like to get together with Donnie. Maybe this time next year, we probably have bags going to households, which wouldn't cost us anything.
Great. Okay, thank you. Finance committee reports. Would ask Councilman Sines.
Okay, thank you much, Mr. Mayor. The Finance Committee report, 7.1, accounts payable. Be it resolved to approve the amounts payable for October 9th, 2025, with the exception of invoice number 856481 and invoice number 856496 in the amount of $1,506,265.99. I so move.
Seconder for that?
Second.
Seconder by Councilor Tiller.
Okay. For the second part, Mr. Mayor. Okay.
Don't get a vote onto it. We never voted on it.
Okay. All in favor?
All in favor?
Okay.
I
Okay.
Reminded. Motion carried.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Councillor O'Brien, you in the affirmative on that one?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Number 2, be it resolved to approve invoice number 856481 and invoice number 856496 with a total amount of $2,362.06. I so move.
I heard the motion by Councillor Hines. Or a seconder. We have a seconder by Councillor O'Brien.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Minded?
Okay.
And pass. Thank you.
Moved. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so for the listening audience, Councillor Burns had to leave the table for those 2 invoices because it was a potential conflict. So that was dealt with both in committee and also here at the table to ensure there was no conflict of interest on those 2 items.
Just for clarification, Deputy Mayor Darren Roberts said moved. I don't know if we have to say motion carried.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
No problem. Thank you.
And I'll just point out, I did not feel a need to give him that hammer for the gavel because pretty much everybody who was in business was afraid of him. So.
Yeah. Okay, that case, we'll continue on with the Finance Committee report. 7.2, request for grant. Be it resolved to approve a grant in the amount of $6,556.58 to Steamwell Gardens Corporation for Beautification Program 2025. I so move.
Second.
Second.
All in
In
favor?
favor?
Aye.
Contrary minded? Motion carried.
Okay. Thank you.
Any questions on that? Everybody's okay?
Okay, 7.3, request for sponsorship. Be it resolved to approve $1,000 sponsorship to Municipalities Newfoundland and Labrador 2025 MNL Conference Trade Show, Northwestern Hospitality Night on November 21st, 2025. I so move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Carried.
Just
CIO?
a bit of an explanation that the
Sorry, Tom, did you hear
Yes.
that last? Yes, okay.
Yeah, municipalities, Newfoundland and Labrador, were planning to hold a trade show here a conference here in Stephenville, although because of the timeline of our municipal election and others for the province, they decided to defer that until next year. This one is it's an urban municipality and trade conference and trade show being held in Corner Brook. And they'd asked if we would be interested in sponsoring, and that was what council in this case. And it's a sponsorship of one part of the show. What they do is various municipalities throughout the region sponsor elements of that whole show. So we'll be attending with representatives from the town because it's so close and very little cost as well. And the sponsorship will help them carry it out.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Mayor, that's the end of the Finance Committee report.
Thank you. Item number 8, Planning and Development Committee report. We have nothing, I don't believe, on that. No. Bylaws, regulation, policies. Nothing there. Unfinished business.
Mayor Burns, I'd like to mention one thing. This week we received town news into our flyers, and Mary Lee Joy done up I guess it's keeping the people in Stephenville connected, and I guess making things transparent to the town. So there's a news report put into the flyers. Canada Post is on strike. Some of these are dropped into the mailboxes, but in such areas like Area 13, these are put into the green box, and people have to get the flyers out of the box. Now, there may be some residents in Stephenville that did not get this town news, and I think it's important for everybody to stay connected with the town. And these are going to be probably done on every quarter. So I just wanted to clarify that coming up in late December, probably January, there will be another newsletter. And if people don't get their newsletter, they can contact the town and we'll see if we can get one to them. So it's important to keep things as transparent as we can and keep our town connected.
Thanks for that.
Thanks. That's really good.
Okay. Notice of motion. No. Councilor O'Brien, you're up next. Adjourn. Unless anybody has any questions or anything they want to bring up. Good.
No, that should be good. Okay.
Councilor O'Brien, you still with us?
Okay, I move that we adjourn the meeting.
Okay. Thank you.
Seconded by Councilor Tiller. Thank you very much.
All in favor?
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.